I've had the opportunity to chat with some classified institutions that are looking for people to work in the classified environment, and they said that they're having trouble recruiting younger people because they're so attached to their phones and they're so connected through social media and all these other things. It boggles my mind that somebody would pass up a well-paying, very fascinating job, but it's behind closed doors where you can't have your phone. What can we do to try and convince the youth of today that it's okay to not check your TikTok account until you get home from work, because you're going to be doing really important things that have a far more drastic impact on our national security than you working a standard job at you name it.
Well, I think that across the nation, we need to be less addicted to our phones and to our social media platforms. So there is, whether you're working in a skiff or not, you should have your phone not on you during your 8-hour, 10-hour duty day, right? Because it leads to distractions and you're not focused on what you're supposed to be doing. But yeah, definitely, it's interesting that they would pass up great opportunities because you have to work in a secured environment for 8 hours.
Yeah.
I personally like it. It sounds weird, but I like having my phone outside in the locker so I can go in and focus on work with less distraction. But yeah, it's hard. How do we tell? I mean, that's a recruitment problem too, not just from a secure job perspective, but like how do we get young people to come in the military, period, right? When it's like, well, I can just be an influencer. I asked one of my kids, and this is a few years ago, now he's in college, but a few years ago I was like, hey, what do you want to do? He's like, I want to be a YouTuber. I'm like, oh, that's not really a job, Like, that's what they thought. Like, oh no, I could be like whoever these famous people are on the internet. And I'm like, yeah, you kind of need to think about something that's going to be a little more, long range, a real job, that kind of thing. And so how do we continue to influence our kids and our youth across the nation to serve, right?
Yeah.
They say less and less people are apt to serve because a lot of times the younger kids served because their parents and their grandparents served, and we're getting less of that. Less people are serving. So therefore, they don't have a grandfather that was in World War II, right? Like people are just like, oh yeah,